last night? Yeah, we had a singer-songwriter shootout here last night with 16 writers from around Northern Ohio, and Leigh was gracious enough to come up a day early and be one of the judges. And it was an amazing talent, won by a 16-year-old girl out of Vermillion by the name of Emily Keener, and believe me, you will see her here at the listening room. We're going to have her here. Yeah, tough job, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Nobody likes to, I don't know, maybe sometimes we like to judge, but I don't enjoy that position. Yeah.
She kept saying, when it was so tough decisions, she'd say, well, who am I to judge? And we'd say, well, you are the judge.
That's who you are, you're a judge. That's why we brought you here.
So anyway, you two are married?
Yeah.
Really? Do you spend this much time together very often, or is
yeah. Well, this has been very concentrated, but our relationship started from touring. We were really, really great friends for years, and so we do really well on the road together. I think we get along better on the road than we do at home.
That's pretty much the same story he told me last night, yeah, when we were out. Oh, yeah. Same story, so that's good. Well, I'm sure what they really want to hear about is your career. Obviously, you started, like, when you said 14 with Sixpence None the Richer.
Yes.
How'd you guys get together as a band?
We were, my partner in Sixpence, his name is Matt Slocum, and Matt and I grew up in a small town in Texas called New Braunfels, and we weren't ever at school. He's about 5 years older than me, so we were never at school at the same time, in the same school, but we did go to church at the same place for a summer, and that's how you heard me sing with a youth group type event, and he had written the first song he ever wrote, to my knowledge, was called Trust, and no, yeah, that's true. And he asked me to sing it, and we made a little tape and on an 8-track recorder, and that's what set the whole thing got started from that.
So, what was your first kind of hit that you guys kind of had? What was the first hit?
Well,
it broke out a little bit. It was Kiss Me. How old were you then?
I was in my 20s by that time. I was like 21 maybe.
So you guys had been out on the road, playing a lot, touring.
Hard. Yeah, we did a lot of our hardest, touring from the age of, after I graduated from high school, I was 17, and then, I don't know, maybe it wasn't that crazy. Like 4 years before Kiss Me.
Wow. Did you write Kiss Me?
No.
Who wrote it?
Matt.
Matt wrote it.
Yeah, that's why I can't remember the words. I remembered all the words at one time.
Wow. Now, but you guys do write. You write together a lot, right?
Yeah, we do.
So a lot of the new CD, which is coming out when?
September.
Oh, in September. And she told me, she hasn't been eating all week. Like last night, the rest of us were eating, whatever. And the reason she's not eating is because...
Well, I have this... Well, it's really this obnoxious stylist that I'm using for a photo shoot on Monday.
On Monday. She has a photo shoot on Monday. So she isn't eating all weekend.
Right. Well, I ate today, though. I ate like...
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Over what day?
It's only, after a certain time. And I'm drinking distilled water mixed with regular water and potassium pills and all this garbage. I'm not really doing it, but I was on Monday. He's intense. He's an intense man, so
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm scared of him.
You're not scared of him? Not scared.
No, it'll be fine. But yeah, we were doing pictures and everything's kind of... And the record's called The State I'm In. It comes out in September.
Wow.
We're getting all the artwork and everything together so that it's ready. And
now, is it possible tonight when they meet you in the lobby, could they give you an email or something where you could contact them when that comes out if they want to get it?
I have a mailing list out there if anybody wants to give me your email address. If not, you can pre-order the record now through Pledge Music, which you can get to either from my Instagram page, which is @LeighBirdNash, if you're tech savvy like that. So it's right, Leigh Bird Nash, and then there's a link to that my Pledge page. And you can pre-order the record, so that guarantees that you'll get it as soon as it comes out.
And you do have CDs with you tonight, right?
Yeah, they're from my last, solo project.
And Leigh doesn't know this, but it is a 2 CD minimum tonight, so.
I didn't have that many.
So, Kiss Me hits. How's your life changed?
Well, we were poor before. And we kind of stayed poor and then got a little bit more comfortable. It was just kind of a doable poor. And we were comfortable actually for quite a while. And so that was tremendous. And obviously the band had been together because we were together from 91, 92, and then the song happened in 99. So there's a lot of years in between. So it was very nice to be recognized. And we, had several records out before that, very rock, and this was very pop. So it was kind of uncomfortable for, part of us, I think, to have been known as this rock band, and all of a sudden we have this super, super sugary pop song, and people were loving it, and we loved it, but actually Matt, the guy that wrote it, Matt Slocum, didn't want it on the record, so it almost, he thought it was too sugary, and yeah.
Okay, so then did There She Goes follow that pretty quick?
Yes, the label put that out right after, and that was always intended. We had loved the Logs, and so we had started doing that cover live, and then the label actually made us record it.
Was that on the same CD, same
Yes,
album?
same
Okay,
album.
all right, but then they released the singles also.
Right.
Both of them.
Yes.
What were the other hits then that kind of followed?
On that record, I feel like it was those two. Yeah.